Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Carcino here. Let's get to it. What's good with how do we adjust to the BS? How do we adjust to not being respected or taken seriously? Oh, we got to get to this. Well, you know what time it is. See, they play these games and act as if they're not playing them. 50 Cent and Marlon Wayans, this thing could get pretty wild. Because what 50 Cent doesn't realize is what I realize. He's getting himself involved in something with someone that he think is easy prey. But I know this is anything but easy. See, it's real easy to battle somebody who you know that you can get one up on because they don't have the ability to do what you could do. Marlon is a comedian, and he comes from one of the most famous, funny households in the history of mankind. He's heard every joke in creation. You don't want this smoke, Fifth, because you ain't gonna be able to keep up. Now, here's the details of the situation for those who don't know. Marlon was on Big Boy Radio, and for copyright reasons, we ain't going to use Big Boy stuff. But what he just said is, he diddied out right now. Everybody's creating narratives, and he's just like, I haven't watched it yet. And he says, I might get around to it one day, but, it's just the same old, same old. People are creating these narratives. Now, here's the bigger, yes, I know, thank you, appreciate you. Now, here's the bigger scenario, though. He said, all this is coming from old dudes. Yeah, but see, here's the narrative that Fifth was putting out to the world, right? Because once Marlon said, karma's gonna come for 50 Cent. He's like, 50 gonna get his karma. You keep doing stuff like that, karma gonna come and get you. So right away, Fifth ain't finna take that line down. So Fifth was like, he put up a picture of white chicks and said, hey, leave me alone, dude. Keep my name out your effing mouth. Then it flips, right? He says, okay, you ain't going to keep my name out your mouth. So you want to play. And now Fifth is like, all right, here we go. Boom. He comes here and he doubles down and shows.
Those aren't the type of parties that I go to. I don't frequent those type of parties. And even if I go, like I said, been doing Diddy parties for 15 years. And I must say, you never let me down, Puff. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Good times, people. I've never seen any of this. I'm like, when I hear about it, when did that happen? I never.
So 50 started the clowning right there. right? So now the clowning started right there. And everybody's like, oh, 50 got you. 50 got Marlon. Marlon's in trouble. And I said, oh. Here's the thing. When you play with Marlon Wayans, things can go left. So Marlon came up and posted this and said, okay, you wants to play games with me, Fifth. Boom, 12 years a slave. So he came with the 12 years a slave. Oh, this is how he was kicking it off. 12 years a slave. He said, now let's think about this, 50. 12 years a slave. Oh my gosh. Because basically what he's trying to say, for the rest of you who can't see it or understand what's going on here, is that 50 Cent is curtailing all of this activity for white folks. Netflix is really in charge. Netflix is really doing this whole thing. They're using 50 Cent as the gas, saying, you take all the lashes, you take all the whips for us, boy. And guess what we gonna do? We gonna open up that door and let you bring all your programming over here. We gonna give you a Netflix deal. If you do the numbers and you help us boost this thing up and we make our money off this Diddy thing, we gonna open the door for you. Why do you think Diddy team ain't suing 50 Cent? Because they know what he is. They was like, you ain't got nothing to do with it. We suing the people that got something to do with it. They using you as the farm whipping boy. So when he came back with the 12 years a slave, well, you know, 50 wasn't going to like that too much. So it was only going to be a matter of time before he come back with something on Marlon. But 50 is not, you know, he doesn't control his social media, mostly as people think. He'll come up there and might put a line or something, but he has a team that speaks for him. So Marlon was like, I don't know, we not done. After the 12 years a slave, he was like, okay, let me show my cigar collection because that's what it's about. He said, this is the calm before the storm. For the record, I don't condone any violence or abuse on women, period. Unlike some people who have a track record of domestic violence. Ooh, I got 5 sisters and a mother I honor. I rep us always. Don't let anyone create narratives. Marlon Lamont Wayans is an exceptional man. Good day, Curtis. I like that message. Now, after that was done, he went to show this. Woo! 50 and Diddy in a pool, whirlpool together. And he says, just for the record, bro, let's correct the narratives, Curtis. Rubber dub dub. Stop. Even Casual, the rap guy, got in here and said, how are his hands under the water though? Niggas, keep your hands dry unless something's in the water or you swimming. So this thing had everybody, because this is a good AI. If it's AI, it was very well done, very well put together. So the internet is buzzing. So Fifth, who had his ace in the hole, decided, let me play my trump card now and get this over with. So Fifth said, all right, this is it. Fifth said, I got this fool trying to get at me. No AI. That's your vibe, boy. Keep your name out. Keep my name out your mouth. And what he's showing here is Marlon Wayans. And I remember making a video talking about, I said, he must need some money. Because what is he doing here? Even the black community was, boy, what the hell is you doing? Now, what happens here, for you can have context, is Marlon was doing this because his daughter is gay. So he wanted to support his daughter who's come out as gay, wanted to promote her and show support by taking these photos. And I'm just like, how is this showing support to your daughter? By doing this. It seemed like you're doing this so you can get an opportunity. And of course, he did this and opportunities opened up with the same people. Netflix. They saw this and said, hey, you know what? Marlon's all right. And then his phone started ringing. And everybody said, it's over, 51. Oh, Marlon was just getting started. Marlon said, oh, where you get all that baby oil from, Curtis? Many men, many, 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 many men, rub oil upon me, go. Oh, man. See, this is what I talk about. You battle a comedian, you're going to be in for it. He the biggest troll, but you battling a comedian, dog. And this is a comedic family, dog. You're going to be in trouble. So Fifth can't keep up with this. Fifth is like, well, damn, I was my ace in the hole. See, Fifth played his ace in the hole card already. And he was like, all right, me showing Marlon like that ought to be the end of it, right? Marlon keep hitting him.
Time ago. At Chris Knighty's wedding, he told me to take me shopping.
It's like, come on, some people be lying. Come on, Curtis, stop. You're a window shopper.
He said something to me one time, a long time ago. At Chris Knighty's wedding, he told me to take me shopping.
Then, all right, he had to come out with this.
I'm not here defending Diddy. I am here because I got dragged into this because somebody asked me a question and I had an opinion. Nobody's wrong for giving an opinion about any subject, period. I'm not here defending Diddy. Don't let the narrative fool you or get to you. Once again, somebody's creating narratives. This is my point. So please look at the whole clip that I did and then look what happens with the narrative. And that's what I'm telling you. Y'all people don't be sheep. Use your brain, use your freedom of thought, freedom of speech, and don't ever let nobody bully you. Never. Don't let nobody bully you. You got me? Love. Now back to trolling this troll.
So now he put that out to address all the people who tried to say, you just defended Diddy. You're just a Diddy lover. So he came and addressed the nonsense. Right. Y'all run with narratives. That's how they're able to keep y'all as sheep. They create a narrative and y'all just go with it. So he goes right back in on 50. As he put up this photo, a picture of 50 recently. It says, Curtis, today we go focus on your ugly. Where shall I start? So much ugly to choose from. It's a problem, sir. How are you ugly in a suit? You might want to lay off them roids, old smashing machine ass. That button is struggling to keep your fit fat ass in the suit. One deep breath and pow! Your fat buff ass pumping out that shit like biscuits. Exhale, champ. Buddy rocking an Easter suit with a Halloween face. Everyone in the hood is scared of the bully, except that little funny skinny dude. Hey. Hey, dog. This backfired way on 50. Hey, I'm telling you, this backfired. This is why you don't mess with comedians. This is why you don't beef with a comedian. This is what they do for a living, especially a comedian that has a whole family full of funny people. They live for this. They roast every day. They roast at funerals. Comedians are. What's up, bro? Good to see you. Don't forget to hit the like button. You know, the memberships is out there. Support that. Super chat work. My Patreon is Carcito for life. I know that the family is funny, sir. Yes, sir. We know Robert Townsend, that's from Chicago. Yes, we know Robert Townsend, who did 5 Heartbeats and all those things. Yes. We know Robert Townsend. No, I don't know his family personally, but to know that they're a funny family, I do know that because I've seen the family perform. So thank you very much, sir. You can take a lap, hit the showers. So right now, 50 just hoping Marlon stop. Because they can't, a rapper cannot battle a comedian. You will lose. You're going to lose. He thought the home run ball was going to be that picture. He thought him putting up that photo was going to do it. So right now, this is where it's at. He put up this whole thing an hour ago. So he probably ain't done. He been trolling 50 from the jump. 50 just stopped talking about him. He went right back to talking about Diddy. But he ain't said nothing else about Marlon. Fifth want no more smoke with Marlon. He's showing the people with a picture with him and Maury Povich. I'm like, dog, that ain't gonna cut nothing. You're losing this battle that you picked. You gotta know your audience. You thought that bringing the gay stuff out was gonna hurt Marlon. No, it's not Scary Movie 6. It's really they're using it to promote their brands. 50 using this beef to promote his new thing he got going on. Plus, 50 got a whole nother thing that he's working on. So they're just using this to promote brands. Ja Rule saw a chance to come in behind somebody else. Yeah, get him. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm in this now. Let's go. Get him. Get 5-0. He having flashback. Man, Gotti go, man. Rest in peace, Gotti. I'm going to get him for you. No, you're not. No, you're not. Hi, I'm Carcino. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world. And I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. Hold on. Hello?
Yeah, 5-0.
Yo, who's this, man?
You know what this is. It's your worst nightmares. Ja. It's Rule. Yeah, you thought you finished me, huh? Yeah, I see you turn down that internet challenge. Yeah, let's do that IG challenge, baby, me and you.
Ja, you bumped your head. Is this really Ja? Somebody pranking me, man? Is this really Ja? How you get this number, man? Anyway, you must have bumped your head, man. Why in the world would I battle you, man? You ain't got no songs. I mean, really, only songs you got is like Rita Shanti or something. You don't have no songs on your own.
Man, all my songs are better than yours. What do I think about you?
Well, Ja, look. I don't sing, man. I mean, we don't have the same type of records, man. I mean, you had your day, you had a couple of hot songs, but you couldn't contend with one of my albums, man. It's just the fact.
Man, when you talk about everybody don't rule. Yeah, you scared.
Ja, you didn't do anything, man. You forgot what happened that night? I mean, think about it. How smart would that be? You came upstairs, you cut the lights off. You don't have on no night vision goggles. You can't see either.
Yeah. I never thought about that.
Nothing gangster about that, dog. Your man's got knocked into the light switch and just happened to hit it, and the lights went out. So, that's what happened. You know I come upstairs and hit the lights. That's dumb. Why would you hit the lights? You be stabbing your own man.
Oh, man. That's how I got that cut on my neck? That was black? Oh, man. I didn't think about that, 5-0. All these years. That's why we got an IG battle, baby. Because I know you ain't got better songs than me. Because I'm real. The way you walk, the way you talk, I'm real. And I don't know about you.
Y'all listen, I understand. This reminds me of the 5 Heartbeats, man, when Eddie King was out there doing Nights I Wish. I'm having kind of one of those moments right now. Yeah, it's kind of revealing. Listen, I know you're calling your emotions right now. You're up against the grind. You're trying to figure it out. But listen, the industry, you have to find out, reposition yourself because the climate has changed, y'all. It's not the same climate as it used to be. So you got to figure out how to make your way in the figure 8. I'm a natural hustler. You weren't even good selling those Jehovah's Witness books. You couldn't even do that. So you was never going to make it out in the streets, selling anything. They knew that. So records, you just happened to get hot because, Jay put you on, and then DMX got you kind of hot, and that was it.
You know, you came in off their back. You know what I mean? I made myself higher. You know, it's a big difference, child. Just say you scared. Name one song you got is better than mine. Name one, 5-0. In the club, it's the hottest record you probably ever put out. Ja, how many records you got that is just you? Huh? In the club, it's me. I'm on the record. That's it. Jay did the beat. You know, M's in the video, but it's me on the record. I tell you right now, you want to do a contest right now? Put Candy Shop up against Put It On Me. All your hit songs, Ja, is basically a feature. You got a little more on Put It On Me. What song do you got by yourself? I got, no, somebody was on that too. Hold on. Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to get back to you on that. But we got to get it on.
So, Fifth come with the Diddy thing. Again.
Hey Puff, you watched that Netflix documentary? Cause bro, they had you looking like the final boss at Bad Boy Records.
Man, don't start. Even my smart television unplugged itself during that.
Be honest, Puff. How many times you paused it like, dang, did I actually do that?
Pause? Huh? I hit rewind, fast forward, prayed over it. Netflix traumatized me. I think I need therapy after that documentary.
Boy, your therapist gonna need therapy listening to you.
After the doc, I looked in the mirror. My reflection ducked like, Ayo, chill.
Even your reflection is like no Diddy.
Got a question?
Hey Puff.
So now they trying to throw Eddie into this. So that's where it gets crazy. How you gonna throw Eddie in this? Oh man. 50 could dish it out, but can he take it? I don't know. I really don't know. But nah, he can't take it with Marlon. He just gonna back off of Marlon till Marlon go away because he can't battle Marlon. See, Fifth is doing something entirely different. You see, that was the whole thing. Like what he's been working on is entirely, a different project altogether. So, like he's been working on Fightland. In case y'all don't know that.
And action. Fightland, baby. What's up, it's your boy 50 Cent. I'm here on set of Fightland, UK, London vibes. Check me out.
With desire, I take control.
So he's got the new TV show. I don't know if it's a movie or a TV show called Fightland, but he's been working on that overseas. And he got the guy that was who played the guy who was in prison and went turned lawyer, which was one of the best shows he put out. Yeah, he's in the show playing another character who's living in London, England. So where would it be distributed? Probably Netflix. You know why? Because he helped out with this doc, helped made it move. They used 50 to promote it and market it to help get it to where it's going and do certain numbers. So in return, one hand washes the other. So Fifth is always going to spend something to go. But see, what does Robert Townsend has to do with this? Who family is he? Exactly. Go research who Robert Townsend is and see what he has to do with the Wayans brothers. Jesus Christ. You just talking. You trying to troll and you just have no information. So you just What do he got to do with it? What is that? That ain't got nothing to do with him. You mentioned he knew them, but he's not their family. When did I ever say I know their family? When was that ever the topic? I think everyone in this chat knows he comes from a funny family because we seen all of the Wayans on our television. We can tell that they're funny. They had a television show. Now, please, go on back and sit down in the chat. We're allowing you to just troll in the chat because you don't know what you're talking about. You're just making yourself look ridiculous. Now, right, he know he sound ridiculous. He just don't know how to troll. I mean, it's good trolling and it's bad trolling, and it's just bad trolling. It's like, dude, you just typing to be typing. Now, yes, you're Stan right now. You're absolutely right. You remind me of Stan in the Eminem video. Yeah, don't help him out. Let him stay there and his wallow in his misery. he yeah. If you're gonna troll, at least troll right. Now, here's the situation. 50, the reason why he's this way is y'all made him this way. Y'all made 50 Cent this way. 50 used to be the #1 rap artist in the world, right? And then what happened? By 2007, y'all was ready to get rid of 50 Cent and move on. So after 2007, 2008 started coming along, y'all wanted to change up and started going into this drug using rap. Y'all wanted to go with Lil Wayne, and it was Lil Wayne and Drake and all this young crazy stuff about popping Molly and hey, Papa Zan and Fitz like, hey, wait a minute, I don't do no drugs, I sell them. You give me a Zan, I'm gonna sell it. He didn't get corny. He's like, he got corny. He didn't get corny. The songs is what they were. They were great. They were still putting out hits. It's just that I was listening. Everybody else is on this. Drug rap. And drug rap became the thing. Man, look. Give me half a cent and I'm all right, man. And they'll be like, what is this? And y'all start going crazy with this Lil Wayne drug rap. I eat your organs. I put syrup in your vitamin water. I said, oh, Lord, get him off of this microphone. He is not well. Yeah, I'm like, dude, you couldn't handle coke. You can't handle smoke. That's why these people 24 dying of old age now. You can't handle coke. You can't handle that smoke. Yep, that Molly and Xana split your cantaloupe. So he was getting ready to kick off a whole beef with Lil Wayne to promote his new album, Before I Self-Destruct. And when he put that out, it had no real push from the studio, and nobody would act like they wanted to hear it, even though it was a classic. And everybody just turned on 50 Cent. He was like, all right, cool. So people in the industry start turning on him. And instead of turning on him, other rappers are trying to act like, I don't really want to deal with 50 Cent. So he went towards movies and television. He's like, all right, cool. Y'all don't want to hang out with me no more? All right. Just remember, y'all didn't want to hang out with me. So when this thing start getting slow, I'm going to stop making music. I'm just going to TV and movies. I'm going to just start making movies then. And when you see me out, just remember, y'all ain't want nothing to do with me. So now I'm hanging out with Mark Wahlberg. Come on, Mark, let's go hang out. So now Fifth is hanging out with Mark Wahlberg. Then they be like, hey, Fifth, what's up? Nah, you didn't want to have nothing to do with me. Remember? You had your little party. I was right there in Miami. You ain't say, hey, man, let me let Fifth in here. You ain't invite me. All right. So then he did Power, right? Yeah, Crime Wave is my song, boy. That's the Berrien Brothers. I knew that. I knew where the sample came from and everything. Boom, 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 boom. That's the Marino Brothers. Shoot, that song is crazy. Boom, 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 boom. I said, man, they better leave Fifth alone. Then he came out with Power, and then he did get, the Big Rich Town, and that song became more popular than anybody has ever heard in the last 10 years. That song was popular for 10 years because of the show. This is how it comes down. Yeah, get rid. Yeah, people don't realize how many streams that song did because of the show. Yeah. Yeah, Game is he's trying to bait Kendrick into a rap battle. Kendrick might throw a line at him on a song that's real witty and make him just look ridiculous. But he'll just let Game spiral out. Yeah. So he used that album that he put together and put it that last album he did, and that was pretty much it. He got away from the music business. He said, look, y'all don't want me here? That's cool. They have a real like situation, like they have a real organization, a real family, a real bond. But when Fifth got into the film industry, his people became Robert De Niro, Mark Wahlberg, Al Pacino. He was into it with those guys, and he brought those people with him. So he's hanging out with a whole lot of different cast of individuals. Now Fifth is cool again because of Power. Everybody want to 50 around. Yo, Fifth, man, Power hot. Now they want to come back around. Yeah, Game rapping out of desperation, man. When your manager's whack 100, this is what happens. You go to jail, you lose your house, you lose everything, and then you rapping out of desperation. But meanwhile, he getting fatter and fatter. Damn belly hanging over his stomach every time you see Wack. Well, he had Wack as a manager. And you saw what happened with that. So anyway, this whole thing here with him and Marlon, Marlon decided to take a break, I guess, but that was crazy. That line he dropped was so crazy. So get ready to go on the Patreon. We got some crazy entertainment for you coming soon. So it's just getting started. We just getting revved up. That's right. I'm awake. It's up.